we've made it. We're at All Hope Is Gone, the final Slipknot album with the full gang, starting with Clown. Now, this one, I'm very, very confused about. Like, I, for real, do not know how to tier this one. It's kept me awake at night, staring at the ceiling, like, where the fuck will I rank Clown's Mask from All Hope Is Gone? Anyways, like, it's weird because I love the concept and design, but for some reason when I see this reminds me of some kinky shit that Rammstein would wear, you know? And I don't know if that really fits Slipknot. And I know Samantha, who's watching now, is like, what's wrong with kinky shit? Well, I don't know. I don't know if it fits Slipknot, though. I mean, Craig's mask is kind of kinky too. Because also, what defines a good Slipknot mask? What is the standard of a Slipknot mask, you know? Because, I mean, people always say, you know, they should look homemade like the first two albums. But there were some masks in the first two albums where I'm like, how the fuck would I ever make this shit in my garage? From Volume 3 on, they all kind of turned polished. And I mean, now Sid's mask looks like it's made by Apple. So I don't know, you know? I don't know what is the standard. What defines a good Slipknot mask? I guess it just really fucking depends on your own opinion. If Slipknot and Rammstein did a mashup, this would be Clown's mask. I mean, I do kind of like it. I like it. I do like it. Fuck it. Hey, now I can get this mask out of my head. Now Corey's mask, and I mean, what can I say that I haven't already said about this mask? Look at it. It's polished, it's perfect. You can't see the eyes, so it's almost emotionless. It looks like it's stitched to a skull. It's just a bunch of nothingness, really. But it works. I mean, so far with every video, I've put Corey's mask S with every single tier list, even the end so far. He just always had some of the best masks, simply put. And this one easily also is a contestant for best Corey Taylor mask ever. I think personally, I kind of lean more to Iowa's mask, but this one's also really fucking cool. Now Craig's mask, I love. Last time he had a couple limp dicks out of his head. This time he doesn't. They're all hard as shit and like standing upright, you know? The way it should be. When I think of Craig, this is the mask I think of. Because of that, I feel like it's super iconic. And honestly, you know, this is just the penultimate Craig mask. So I'm gonna put this one S. Now James' mask. Now this time he added a zipper, right? He didn't have a zipper last time. I don't fully remember. I want to check now if on my album he has the zipper, but look, he doesn't have the zipper on this photo, so... No, he doesn't have the zipper, guys. See? Also, I'm sorry, but I just have to flex the damn Slipknot flip-flops again now. I'm just too proud of them. On the main mask that he started with in Volume 3, and that's on the artwork, as you just saw, I've proven myself. He didn't have the zipper. He added it here. And it's a huge improvement in my opinion, because this was pretty much to me an essential element that he had on the first two masks, and it's back now, and I feel like that's just really cool. Because again, it's the Jester mask, but it's a bit less detailed and more simple. But the last one, I mean, it was just pretty much Joey's mask with a Jester painted on it. Here, it's also kind of an emotionless mask, but it has a bit more of a shape, and the zipper is a fucking great element that he should have never gotten rid of. I feel like going all black on the paint is also a pretty slick decision. However, I wouldn't put it up there with Clown's mask. I also don't think I would put it B because it's not a huge improvement. Because last time I did put it pretty fucking low. But I would put it C, because it's a pretty good mask. But yeah, could have been even better. Now Joey's mask is fucking amazing. Now one comment on my The End So Far tier list mentioned that they thought it was inspired by Jesus. I think this is a very good point, and maybe it's just a demonic sort of looking Jesus. You know, maybe it's the concept but a bit more over the top, given that Jesus didn't have a tree as hands, but Joey did, and I think it looked really fucking cool. And this is by far my favorite Joey mask. It's too bad this was his last mask, but he certainly went off on a bang, and this one is easily S tier for me. And now Mixed mask. Now what can I say about this mask that I haven't already said or anyone else have already said? It's the same mask again. This used to be my favorite mask, and I never really minded that he always has had the same mask. I feel like within this era maybe it fits best. doesn't it? And again with Mick, I'm gonna be hypocritical, I guess, because I think this is the same mask as Volume 3, but last time I put it A, but this time I'm honestly gonna put it S, because this mask has always been one of my favorite Slipknot masks, and I think it looks really polished and cool here and pretty much perfect. This is just the perfect variant. For me personally, I think nostalgia also plays a huge part on this. Psychosocial was the first song I listened to Slipknot that I actually liked. At first, Self-Titled and RIAA were just too heavy for my metal virgin brain. In Volume 3, we talked about masks that work because of a certain hairstyle. Now, Chris's mask, holy fuck. This one is pretty much the same as Volume 3, I feel. I think it's a bit darker in terms of color. However, it now didn't have the hood that covered his hair. And I think this is a fucking great decision, because with the hair, it just looks so fucking dope. I love this mask. And this just goes to show you that just showing the hair can make the mask look extremely different and cool. And I just love this mask. I love this variant. I love the way it looks this way. And honestly, I'm like, should I put it A or S? But I think I'm honestly gonna go S with this one. Because the hair, I mean, look at that shit. It's just... Mwah. Mwah. It's perfect. I love it. Now, Sid's masks are always all over the fucking place. One time it's a gas mask, the other time it's an elephant, the other time is this fucking shit that I can't stop talking about apparently. And now it's a transformer. Huh? But it's dope. Like, I think it's pretty fucking dope. And he used to be able to move the eyebrows apparently. And I think it's dope. I wouldn't put it up there at A, but I'm certainly gonna put it S, because it's just a really fucking cool mask. I love it. Now Paul Gray's mask, also very sadly his last one. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty much the same one, only it doesn't have the bullet hole anymore. It also has less cracks in it, but the paint smeared on it I think is really cool. And actually, now that I'm saying that, it kind of looks like Spawn. At first it sort of reminded me of Crossbone from Captain America Civil War. Crossbones. Well, look at that shit, like the paint, it made me think of that, which I think is pretty dope. But it certainly looks kind of like Spawn with the eyes, but just a more roughly painted version, I guess. But I really think this mask is just dope overall. Same story as Sid. I wouldn't put it up there S, but certainly A. Maybe some more changes would have been cool. I don't know what again, because I'm not a mask expert. So there is my list. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me at all? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you check out all the other mask tier lists I've done and subscribe for more horror and metal content.